Hello everybody, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Last time we defeated Izuka and saved Duke Renning, and today everyone's meeting at the Tower of Guidance. So let's get going with the endgame of Part 4.
Ike and company managed to evade their persistent foes, finally arriving in Cien, the capital of Benyan. The Tower of Guidance. According to the creed of the goddess, which has been taught across the continent by Benyan, this is where the goddess Ashura will appear during times of great crisis to lead the people to safety. As even the smallest child in Benyan knows, the tower is sacred and mere mortals may not enter. With the world edging toward catastrophe, the tower glows like a pillar of pure light, as though to pierce the very heavens.
That must be the Tower of Guidance. It's so bright I can hardly bear to look at it. What's happening in there? Let's hurry, Ike. I can't imagine that the glowing is a good omen. We're running out of time. The city gate is shut. I guess we'll have to force it to get to the tower. Ah! You guys made it! No idea who that was. Skramir, I didn't realize your group had already arrived. Yes, we've been here for quite some time. I've been itching to go inside and see what the bad guys have waiting for us. Skramir listened to reason, however, and agreed to wait here with us. We know nothing about the numbers or strength of the enemy. It seems safest to wait here for the rest of you to show up. We pitched tents outside the gate. Hello, Micaiah. Any word from Yune? She came back to me a number of times during our trip, but nothing for the past few days. I see. Do you know where Tabarn and Lincia's group is? No word yet, no. Ike, it's a waste for us to just sit around waiting. Why don't you and I have a look inside? Wait, what's happening? Get ready for an attack, people. Knigas, what are you doing here? In an occurrence I'm told is increasingly common, we heard a voice in our dreams and followed it here. And Lord Tabarn, I should have guessed your group would beat everyone here. We joined up with King Knigas and mopped up the Disciples of Order around the capital. The only people left in the city are those who have been petrified. Good, I like air breathers with initiative. Yune, here to give us our next instructions? Yes, good guess. Everyone, gather round. You'll all need to hear this. Good job, everyone. All three teams got here, and a little faster than I thought you would. While you were traveling, I went around recruiting more help, including King Knigas here. Unfortunately, it looks like Ashera had the same idea. By the time I made my way to Goldoa, there was no one there. What do you mean? Where were they? If you're saying what I think you're saying, then we could have a very big problem. Lots of very big problems. I don't know for sure, Tabarn. There aren't a whole lot of dragons altogether, but looks like every one of them joined Ashera. How could this be? I haven't seen them anywhere else on Tellius, so they must already be inside the tower. Let's camp for the night before walking into Ashera's own home. Alright. So we think about everybody. Yep. Everyone's here. The whole squad. Plus a few extras. We'll get to them though. Lots going on here. Let's start with Renning. We're almost there. Tomorrow, we head to the tower. Do not worry, Your Majesty. We will be right beside you. Though long tested by the trials of the goddess Ashera, we shall overcome, and our mission will be laid to rest. Yes, what we do now, we do not only for the people of Crimea, but for all the people of Tellius. Yes, we shall succeed. You are a courageous queen indeed. Who said that? Uncle Renning, are you alright now? Don't I look it? I stand before you in full health. Thanks to your efforts, of course. Wonderful. I'm so relieved, Uncle. Duke Renning. Lucia, you have my gratitude for looking after Valencia so diligently. Bastian, Joffrey, everyone, you have my sincere thanks. Please, Duke Renning, it is our joy to serve Her Majesty. Our loyalty extends beyond the Queen. Please do not forget that. Thank you. I appreciate your concern. Especially yours, Bastian. I stand by you, my lord. You have ever been my most loyal and clever confidant. Was it possible for you to acquire the things I desired? Indeed, my lord. For you, to whom I owe my mastery of disciplines esoteric and arcane, no task is too difficult. Your sword, your armor, and your faithful steed stand ready, that the battlefield shall know your valor once more. You haven't changed a bit, Bastian. Always the clever one. Your praise is too much, my lord. Uncle, you intend to join the fight. Please, you mustn't push yourself too hard. My, how things have changed. Am I to take orders from my niece on what battles I'm allowed to fight in? I'm not a princess to be coddled and kept safe behind the vanguard, Valencia. I'm a knight of Crimea. I will be one until I die. As long as I live, as long as I am able to walk, and as long as I draw breath, I shall fight. It is my duty. I understand. Swear to me, then. Swear that you won't die, that you won't ever leave me alone. I swear to you that I will never leave you behind. I swear it upon my pride as a knight, and upon my love for my country. Now, Your Majesty, please grant me the honor of protecting you in battle. Oh, Uncle. You may have to compete for that role, I think. Duke Renning, I will not give up my place as the commander of the Royal Knights, even to you. Let's take it outside, then. Perhaps I'll remind you why you have never won a match against me. As you wish, Duke Renning. I will also show you that I have spent 3 years preparing solely to defend the Queen from harm. I have made it my life. Uncle, and Joffrey, you too? Bastian, do something. Truly, I shall have to. After all, a match between such stalwart warriors needs to be judged. I believe I shall volunteer my services. Excuse me. Bastian? Oh, Your Majesty, let them be. Lucia, are you siding with them too? Doesn't all of this remind you of a scene in Melior from years ago? Tomorrow is full of uncertainty. We may live and we may die. Yet here we are, enjoying a little scene of high drama from glory-filled past. I'm glad of it. That's true. It's like a weight has been lifted from off my chest. Why don't we follow them? We should enjoy our final night together. Of course, Your Majesty. Alright, so that gets your Renning. Because you don't get him right away, you have to do this little conversation to get him on your team. So let's just go down the list, see what Stefan's up to. What can I do for you, Goddess Yune? You're very strange. What are you? That's a strange question, especially coming from you. Didn't you create all of us? I didn't create anything, not Laguz nor Beork. But I know what they are, because I've watched them change and grow over time. You're not something I've seen before. I'm the same as the girl you dwell inside. Oh, I thought Micaiah was the only one. She could hear my voice and sing the Galder of Release. But I learned that others existed. That there's a boy who's always with Ike. There's that boy who's always with Ike. Or the little girl who stays by the Queen of Crimea. There are several in my village as well. They are my comrades. We all live under the same fate, and carry the same curse in our blood. When you say these words, what do they mean? Why are you cursed? It means that we carry the blood of both Beork and Laguz. Beork call us branded, and Laguz call us parentless. Does that mean your parents are Beork and Laguz? Not always. It means that Laguz and Beork mixed blood somewhere along the line. Beork and Laguz rarely associate in that way. For them to conceive a child together is an even rarer event. What's strange is that the child bears no Laguz characteristics. It's just a normal Beork infant. However, the Lagoo's blood lies asleep, waiting, in the child's veins. Oh. One day, the Lagoo's blood shows itself, marking the child's body with a brand. How old is that girl? Oh, that was not the right inflection. How old is that girl? I don't think she's as young as she looks. The other curse is that we age differently from Beork. It depends on what Lagoo's blood the child has, but it always slows how fast we age. Micaiah says that's true. She's listening to every word you say. Please continue. The Lagoo's blood gives the branded unnatural powers. Beork fear and distrust us because they can't understand those abilities. The Lagoos are even worse. They treat us like we're phantoms, refusing to acknowledge us, as if we don't even exist. I see. It's easy to hide among Beorks. You just cover the brand, avoid getting close to anyone, and never settle down, pretending you're normal. The Lagoos are different. They can sense what we are. They have an instinct for it. Not all Lagoos know for sure, but the sharp ones figure it out instantly. Others just feel uneasy around us. Some never figure it out. They're surrounded by ones who do. Either way, the Lagoos would never talk to us voluntarily. Why would you pay attention to someone who doesn't even exist? Why? That doesn't make any sense. How did things get like that? I would like to know that as well. It's said that a union between Lagoos and Beork is a crime against the goddess. That's what we've always been told. That's silly. I've never heard anything of the sort. Why are you laughing? It's all been a lie. For hundreds of years we faced persecution, abuse, and isolation. And for what? A lie. It's not to laugh about, huh? What's happened? This is all wrong. How did history get so distorted? Was it at a particular place in time? I don't understand. I've been asleep for too long. That's a good conversation. It says a lot, I think. About lots of things. What are the dragons up to? Almeida, you're safe. Kurthnaga. Almeida, what's wrong? You're so pale, and you've grown so thin. Oh, Peleus, my little Peleus. Why? Tell me why. Almeida, you have to pull yourself together. Prince Kurth, are you there? I'm busy, Ina. Stay where you are. Oh. Ina, it's been a long time. I felt your presence nearby, but you never came to see me. Lady Almeida? I understand that you don't want to see me. I'm sure you hate me for what I've done. My brother Rajian, your betrothed, he died because of me. Don't. It's not important. That's all in the past. What? How can you pretend like nothing happened? You can't. I know you hate me. You have to hate me. Go ahead. Blame me for what happened. Insult me. Do anything, but you have to hate me. I don't hate you, Almeida. Rajian made his decision. He gave his life to save you and his little nephew. Did you know that? He decided to sacrifice himself to protect you. I can't blame you for what Rajian decided to do. That would mean insulting my beloved for his sacrifice, for his nobility. Prince Kurth, my grandfather is here to see you. The king knows nothing of this visit. Nasir is here? Prince Kurthnaga, I am glad to see that you are safe, and Lady Almeida as well. It has been a long time. We haven't seen each other in over 90 years, I believe. Nasir, you returned to Goldoa? Yes. Nasir, I need to know something. Why has Goldoa sided with Goddess Ashera? What is Father thinking? The Lagoos and Beork are joined together to save the Petrified. Why hasn't Goldoa joined the effort? As you wish. Lady Almeida, are you aware of the fact that everything that's happening is due to your decision to leave Goldoa? What? Explain, Nasir. King Diginsia forbade the Dragon Tribe to use our transformation for the purpose of war. Almeida, you left because you did not agree with this policy, did you not? That's right. Shortly after you left Goldoa, you met Ashnard and Dayan and were united with him. However, your union begat a chain of tragedies. Did you know that the Red Dragon Platoon went in search of you? Oh, I missed a word. The Red Dragon Platoon, which went in search of you, was captured and turned into feral ones by King Ashnard. I had no idea. Ashnard needed Goldoa to get involved in his war. That's why he did everything in his power to provoke King Diginsia. Most of you have never fought in a war, but even more than other Lagoos, the Dragon Tribe loses control once they taste battle. Oh. Near the end of the war, we found out that Prince Rajian could not be saved. I thought the king would surely go on a rampage. At the time, we had no idea that Lady Almeida was still alive. The king thought he'd lost not only his dragon soldiers, but also his children. If the war had ended any later, had Ike not killed Ashnard, Galdor would have joined the war, and we would have started killing. We would have destroyed the Aedaean army, its co-conspirators, everyone. We would not have stopped until the continent was ashes. Then the spirit of chaos would have spread across Tellius, awakening the goddess and destroying the dragon tribe. That was the danger we faced in the Mad King's War. But Ashnard was defeated, and Rajan regained his sanity thanks to the songs of the Heron clan. We escaped annihilation once. We took Prince Rajan's body back to Goldoa, and the king did not shed a tear nor fly into a rage. He endured his loss by himself. He endured for the sake of his last child, and for the sake of his people. Goldoa remained neutral. Father. But now, all the effort has been wasted. The war between the Laguz Alliance and Benyon has spread through Dayan and Crimea. And to top it all off, Goldoa can no longer stay neutral because of what Prince Kurthnaga has done. You're saying this is my fault? That I've started a war that my father tried to avoid? No, Kurthnaga, this was my fault. You fought because of me. This was not Prince Kurth's fault. Besides, the goddess Yune was not awakened by chaos sweeping across Tellius. She was awakened by the Galder of Release. By a Galder? Are you certain? Yes, that was what Sir Ike said. That's very strange. Nevertheless, the end result remains the same. Goddess Ashera has rendered her judgment. The Laguz and Beork must follow her decision. What? Nasir! I've come here as a favor to the king. Prince Kurthnaga, you have to return to us. At once. If we just accept Ashera's judgment, we'll all be turned to stone. That's the end of history as we know it. Do you expect me to just lie down and accept that? How can I? What you're asking is insanity. I won't do it. And you, Ina? I feel the same as Prince Kurth. Then I have nothing more to say to you. However, I hope to avoid fighting my own people if at all possible. Nasir. What will you do on the battlefield, Kurth? Will you face your father as an enemy? I will do whatever I have to. That's a good one, too. Sheds a lot of light on stuff. So what's Kanigas doing now? Ike, I have something to give you. Hey, this is... It's called Irvan, if I remember correctly. I borrowed it from your father's grave. Why? Honestly, I have no idea. But I felt a sudden urge to visit Griel's grave on the morning of our journey. When I told Gifka my idea for a little side trip, he said he thought the same thing. I believe we were guided to your father's grave by a divine message from the goddess. When I saw your father's axe, I was convinced that I had to take it to you. I felt that's what your father would have wanted. Maybe he and my mother are looking over us from somewhere else. Alright, it's my father's, so it's only right that I take it. Yeah, Irvan, because Ike can use axes, which I've completely forgotten about. Put that one away. And the fireman. Volk? Over here. Looking for you is still like trying to find spilled ink at night. It's part of the job. Anyways, you've grown quite a bit since the last time I saw you. Everyone loves telling me that. You're starting to look like Griel. That might be true too. He is my dad. I didn't expect to see you here. Did someone from this camp hire you? Sure did. I see. It's good to have you on our side under any circumstances. Why did you call me over? I have to return something for you. What? I can't read. I have to return something to you. What the? What's all this money for? It's the 50,000 gold you paid me last time around. Well, minus my pay, expenses, and that sort of thing, of course. Even so, there's a lot here. Well, the contract ended sooner than expected, I guess. You did a lot for us back then. I didn't even get a chance to thank you. It was a job. There's no need to thank me. I know. If you hadn't told me the story of my father, I would have never known about his past. So thanks, Volk. Yeah. So, anyhow. You have your money back. See you later. Did he really just get embarrassed because I thanked him? What a weird guy. Cash money. Alright. Anything good in the bargain bin? That's a new staff. Raises resistance, that's cool. We can buy demon cards, that's amazing. Ooh, yeah, Lagoon Stones. Not sure how many of those we'll need, actually. Lots of arm scrolls. Vereen. That could come in handy. Another Pesh Cats and a Worm Slayer. Alright. Ike cannot even use Irvan. It's a double S axe? Okay. Well, that's something, I guess. So we have everybody here now. Plus new people. I'm gonna go down and check them out. So you have Knigas, he's the Lion King. He's a good he's a lion. He's a lion royal. Hits hard, is strong, probably can't even die. Nullifies enemy criticals, that's cool. Gipka's basically the same thing. Oh, I guess not. He's just a regular lion. He's not a king. Nullify. That's useful. He also comes with another Lagoose gem. So that's gonna help a lot too. And here's Renning. He's a gold knight. We have Soul. Just like a high tier unit if you need one at the end of the game. I don't think I've ever used him. Maybe once, just to see. But I don't think I've ever used Gipka. Maybe Knigas. But not Gipka. So I believe I'm going to save here. Because I believe there's another opportunity to do things in this inventory before the next chapter actually starts. So I'm going to get going, and then when we get to that point, I'll figure everything out. But if there's things I can't do in that menu, I just saved, so if I need to come back, I'll fix stuff up there. So let's get going. Oh no! Yune, what is it? What's happening? This isn't good. These soldiers, we've killed them already. They've been reborn in flesh, but not spirit. Brought back from the dead. A miracle of the goddess. A blasphemy, you mean? How could the goddess of order violate the most fundamental natural law? Philosophy later, everyone. They're about to attack. Are you alright? Those dead soldiers really got to you, didn't they? We can't win. All we do is kill the flesh, all we do is kill the flesh, but she brings the flesh back. We need more time. No, there is no more time. Everyone else will be turned to stone, and I will be lonely forever. There's nothing more that I can do. I failed. I failed. Yune, get a hold of yourself. Ouch, my ears! What was that for? You big bully! Who do you think I am? Yune, the goddess of chaos. The warm-hearted being whose courage and love gives us the will to go on. Ike, thank you. As things stand, we can't bring everyone into the tower. We'll need support here to hold this position. But at the very least, how many are we going to need inside? They'll have much stronger forces inside the tower, not to mention Ashera herself. We'll send in our best 11. Oh, and I want the 2 dragons, and one from the Heron tribe. And, the Empress? Plus, it wouldn't hurt to have Soth. Understood. If that's everyone, I'll gather them together. And once we get inside, you can leave most of the fighting to Micaiah. Yep, we can leave most of the fighting to her. Something like this should work. We're ready. You can take only a limited number of units with you. Choose the units that accompany you carefully. Yep, so we got the shop and everything here too. Alright, cool. So, not items. 16 total. We need Ike, Micaiah, Soth, Soniki, Kurth, and Ina. And we get 11 others. Of the 80 characters we have, we get to pick 11. So, I will do that. Among other things. And get back to you. Okay, I think I've decided on the final squad here. So, these guys we have to bring: Ike, Micaiah, Soth, Soniki, Kurth, Naga, Ina. I'm bringing Soren, Shinan, Har, Kiza, Pelias, Katri, Valencia, Volk, Nyla, and Oliver. Couple weird choices, I know. I just really want to use Kiza. And they support Har. And Kiza's became really, really good, so I'm going to bring them. I was thinking Tibarn, but I always bring Tibarn. But I'm like, I'm going to mix things up a bit for myself and bring Nyla over Tibarn. Oliver's just funny. He has a lot of, like, funny stuff in the tower that you can make him do. And I like boss conversations, so I'm going to try and work on those. And he's, like, a good healer. Oh, maybe not. He only has A-rank staff. But he's funny. I like Oliver. And Pelias, because he's Pelias and he's awesome and I love him. And the rest just because they're good. Soren supports Ike. Shinan and Har can do the entire thing by themselves. Valencia's cool. Volk's cool. Alright. And then, something I usually do, award XP. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Award XP. Can I not do skills here? Oh, frick, I just saved. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I just saved. Oh no! It's not... Why can't I do skills? Manage. Can I go back to the... Back to base. Can I go back to base? Why can't I do skills here? Okay, so I royally screwed up. What I was intending to do was take the skills off of everybody I'm not using and stick them on these guys. But you can only do that at the base and not in this section. And I already saved, so I cannot do that. So I'm gonna have a heck of a time. Should make it interesting. Yay. But I can still do items and distribute people's items. So I'll do that. And let you know how that goes. Okay, I've given people stuff. Just kind of loaded them up with, you know, all the best. More or less. Maybe not Soth, but, you know. Anyway. Loaded people up. I'm pretty sure you still get... Oh yeah, Leanna's all the stuff. Pretty sure you still get access to the convoy in the tower, so it's not too big of a deal. But I also was pretty sure you could do skills here, so what do I know? I do want to award a little bit of XP. Just to... There he is. Just to promote Pelias before we go inside. And one more. There we go. Yes, now he's an Archsage. But an Archsage that can use dark magic. I guess it's a unique Archsage to him. If my game doesn't crash. Come on. I just want to look at his status. No, dude, there we go, okay. So now he has Flare. And he can use staffs. Maybe I'll get him a staff. And just for like fun, there's a couple people that can get support ups. Doesn't help at all, but it gets him there. Like this won't help. She's all the way at the bottom. There you go. Attack +2 though. Maybe I should bring Nelucci. That's worth it. Anyone else? I don't think so. Oh, Hulky and Janaf. Okay. And what else do I want to do? Oh yeah, stat boosters. Got a few. Oh, not equip. I've been holding on to these. So I'm going to see who wants them and pass them out. Okay, that's everything I want to do there. I'm holding on to this speed wing just in case I need it for later. And I think that's everything I want to do. Pretty sure I should be, maybe not okay, but competent enough. So I guess I'll save again. Can't do any more damage. Alright. And like I did at the beginning of part 4, this is going to just be like a little interlude sort of episode. So, thank you for watching, and next time, we begin the end game proper. See you then.